year, one better this year, another one, won the country championship final.
It's all Art Lee. Art Lee goes down and wins the country championships final by 4 lengths. The big check goes to Musselbrook.
And Dart Cadeau all the way for Tommy Berry, won the country championship.
So my brother Charles and myself, we're from the bush. It's where we started out. We consider ourselves bush people. So to support something like the country championships with all its qualifiers, $150,000 races, they're big races in themselves for people in the bush. We attend all of those, and then to end up in Sydney on the final, it's a great opportunity for country people. And it's just for us, it's something that we love being involved in.
Yeah, absolutely. And the way that it's designed, there's these races which blanket every area in New South Wales. So if you're a trainer, you can get to one of the qualifiers.
Yes, it just gives everyone a fair go. And then if something happens to go wrong on that day, you've got the 2 shootouts, the Northern Southern shootouts, where you can go and get the opportunity to get into the race. So it's a great thing for country racing.
And a perfect way to get it on the day one of the championships, to bring that opportunity to get on Broadway.
Well, we're all in racing looking for the great horse, and it doesn't matter who you are, if you can end up at Randwick on the biggest day in the autumn in a big race, you're pretty happy.
It is a rural industry, isn't it? And that needs to be mentioned often, because people forget it. They see the bright lights sometimes and they forget that predominantly horse racing is a rural and regional industry.
No doubt about that. And then all the breeders who are involved in, most of those people are rural and regional, and any business needs to have a solid foundations, and the foundations for Sydney and metropolitan racing come out of the bush, and we need that to be strong. And Racing New South Wales have done a great job with the country championships of putting something like that in place.
Red lights turned on. 2023 Country Championships final, and they're away, and it was a beautiful line out. Kimberley Secrets, Wizard of Oz and Talbragar. Along the inside is Sizzle Manizzle. It's Our Last Cash. Sizzle Manizzle right along the inside, grabbing it though, and Sizzle Manizzle. Sizzle Manizzle gets up over Talbragar, photo third.
Weather-wise, a pretty ordinary old day, but a great story, winning the country championships.
Well, you know, as you've mentioned, Tim, it was pouring rain, and the guys from out west,
first time from that district, wasn't it?
Yeah, first time from that district. And, you know, they've found it hard to get into the money, and for them to win, just a great group of fellas. Pouring rain. We got into the trophy presentation, and, you know, it really, they were proper bush blokes who'd won the country championships, and they partied hard, and it was just a fantastic day, I think. And also, like when Terry Robinson won, you know, a guy who's been involved in racing the whole time down on the south coast with Art Cadeau, you know, like the difference it makes to them, and it's just something that you can't replicate. Like, you see a lot of people win good races and they're involved in racing. When these guys win these races, it's just like a disbelief that they've actually been able to achieve it. So it's a fantastic concept, and you know, when you see what the difference it makes to these guys, it's just great. It's probably the race that changes people's lives more than any other, because most of these people get a horse, they just want to win a race somewhere, and then they end up at Randwick winning a $1 million race. It's just phenomenal.